Okay, yeah, they're really out there letting the hands fly. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Go where I want and I do what I want. My belt match the kicks, don't you go bonner.
Okay. NT to the G. Who do you think it gonna be? And I'm back with another reaction to Tommy G. Now this one's gonna be an underground fight club. Like Tommy G loved the Bronx, man. So he stay up over there. Without wasting time, we're gonna get straight into it. Let's go. Oh.
Dude got punched so hard his cup came off his balls and flew in the air.
Folks, I'm Tommy G. Hey. This is an underground fight club in the Bronx. Let's get ready to rumble.
You got these cool, you stretch your legs back.
Okay. It's
Rumble with Tommy G. Gangsta.
There is something unbelievable.
Yo, are they fighting in a truck, yo? Are they fighting in a truck? Come on, fam. Let's
I can still remember vividly when two kids in high school fought because one told the other that his haircut made him look like Justin Bieber. The whole melee lasted about 40 seconds, but it was the talk of the school for many weeks. Humans love fighting. There's a reason why a book like Fight Club has a cult following and why MMA is one of the most popular sports in the world. Right. Back in the day, a good old scrap would solve a problem when words failed to work. You'd trade a couple shots, get a bloody lip, and you'd shake hands and squash the beef. But nowadays, that seems to have gone away. Many popular rappers have proudly stated that they don't fight no more. They'll just shoot it out. I don't think that's something to be proud of. This escalation of force has led to many people.
Shout out Tommy G for hitting this angle, because that's one thing I always say, man. I don't understand why the newer generation is like, man, we ain't doing no fighting. They can't accept no fades, no ass whooping. It's like, we need to bring that back, man. That's what we really need to bring back for the youth, or just for people in general. Just fight it out, man, and then solve your problems that way.
Dying over petty things when a simple knuckle sandwich would have been enough. Yep. There's been a cowardly and disturbing trend of people either sucker punching or jumping someone with multiple people, and there's no honor in that. Well, thank God, folks, for Killer Mike. He's a New York resident committed to reducing gun violence, and he gives people an outlet to get their aggression out in a healthy and relatively safe way. His group, Rumble in the Bronx, is an underground fight club that runs by the motto, guns down, gloves up. Today, we meet him in the parking lot of a strip club to see guys throw down in the back of an 18-wheeler truck trailer. It's fun, it's wild, and it's for a good cause. Let's hit the streets.
That's crazy. That's crazy too. Can you imagine just having to like get down to this, not in a small confined space? Like, you know what I'm saying? People, that's like for people who've been in jail and shit like that. They're good cell fighting and shit like that. But this is pretty lit. This is kind of, I'm juiced to see this one. Let's keep it lit. Not the best soundtrack, but all right.
Folks, we are in for an absolute treat today. We're getting to check out an underground fight club in the Bronx, which sounds crazy, and it is. These guys are wild. They fight in laundromats, 18-wheeler trucks, bodegas, and I think it's a really good idea. Their motto is guns down, gloves up, just like our friends down at Street Beefs, and this is an organization that allows young men to duke it out in a way that doesn't result in someone's life being taken. New York is famous for its gun violence. It's a big issue in the city right now, and this is another avenue to express that aggression and anger and just that masculine grit that comes to us as men. I've competed most of my life doing wrestling, competed doing jiu-jitsu, done a cage fight myself. So I know like we got that dog in us. Even people like me who absolutely love peace, you have that dog in you. And this is a way to exercise that dog, walk that dog without the dog biting somebody. We're meeting with our contact, Killer Mike, driving to Hunts Point in front of a strip club, which is a venue for a fight that I didn't ever think would happen. Let's go meet our friend Killer Mike and see what he's about.
Okay. Maybe he renting the strip club out during the daytime, or maybe the owner of the strip club's renting this thing out during the daytime. Like, fuck it, man, I gotta get money day and night. But I don't know. Or maybe it's in front of the strip club. I don't know.
My dog ain't have a pockets, if not he would have been made bail. We knew they was hating on us, trust me, we can tell.
Oh, that's the basketball court of the Trinitarios we just were at, right? Oh, yeah. We're in Trinitario territory right now. Shout out our dogs. They gave us great hospitality. We had a really good time with them. And here it is. This is the truck. People are going to be fighting in this truck, folks. How you doing, brother?
I'm working.
Isn't that crazy? Like, you don't think like, I mean, I don't want it to happen or anything, but you don't think the police might just see like a truck just parked somewhere randomly, like just rocking, like, and they'd be like, "Yo, what's going on?" Like, I don't know.
Trying to get the shit done.
Killer Mike is a Bronx resident passionate about giving people a safe outlet to channel their aggression. He believes his organization provides people a healthy alternative to gun violence. He's been running this fight club for years and has had people throw down at places like bodegas, laundromats, and warehouses. Why do they call you Killer Mike?
I had a killer right hook back in the day growing up, and I was always the one to protect my boys, protect the protect the ones that shouldn't be picked on. And I just had that one hitter quitter. And then they also call me killer because, you know, stay with the, you know, the baddies. I don't know if I curse my head, but the bad
I'm Tommy.
How you doing, man?
Nice to meet you.
Likewise, Tommy. I like to do different shit, you know? This fight club has been out since before we was born, you know what I'm saying? So how can I come in the game and make my imprint, make my style different from everybody?
Are there other fight clubs in New York right now?
We call it copycats. We call it was one at the B-Rumble in the Bronx, but they're not.
What are some other venues or locations you've done fights in before?
We've done warehouses, we've done laundromats, we've done grocery stores, we call it Rumble in the Bodega.
That's insane.
We've done 18-wheeler before, we've done it inside of a strip club.
We're outside of a strip club.
Yep.
How many people do you think we can fit in here?
I'm trying to do just 40 people. It's a very private show. Not only are we in New York City, but we're in the Bronx. Lately, you know, the Bronx has just been on the uprise, killing each other, shooting each other. And it's really the youth that's killing each other, like the 15 to 16-year-olds. Yeah. When I was 15, 16, my brother was 15, 16, we didn't really shoot each other. We used our knuckles, we got it on. And if you beat me or I beat you, you're so happy to be my boy after that. And now seeing where this generation is leaning to, where everybody wants to walk.
Hey, that's some real shit too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how a lot of friendships actually got made. A lot, at least mine in high school too, as well. Like, I've gotten into a few fights. I didn't win all of them, but at the end of the day, it was like we just shook hands and it was cool. Like, maybe we still didn't like each other, or maybe sometimes we became friends. But either way, we both got to live our lives and walk away. Like, that's what's missing from the new generation. But let's keep it lit.
Around with like these little pocket purse books and keep their little tutu inside, and off grilling wrong, you can get shot off bumping each other, you know.
Let's look at New York gun violence. After California, New York has the second strictest gun laws in the nation.
After California, hello, I'm trying to tell y'all.
2021, the governor issued an executive order declaring a state of emergency due to gun violence. This created a council on gun violence and treats gun violence not only as a criminal issue, but as a public health issue as well. In the last 2 years, the NYPD has...
To be honest, that's very fair, though. Like, you should be treating gun violence like a public issue because it is a public issue. Like, if somebody starts shooting in the broad daylight and kids or people, or just even bystanders are around, not even kids, but that's the public. They need to be protected, like, especially civilians.
Gun violence not only is a criminal issue, but as a public health issue as well. In the last 2 years, the NYPD has confiscated over 14,000 guns, and from 2022 to 2023, shootings decreased by over 25%, a reduction of 400 fewer people being shot. Many times, New York City is portrayed as a lawless shithole, but to be fair, when you look at the trends over the last 30 years, crime is down over 76% since 1990. Another statistical trend to consider is that since the pandemic, overall gun deaths in the United States are up 43%, with 2/3 of these due to homicides and 1/3 due to suicide. Now, there's a common belief going around that the places with the strictest gun laws have the most gun violence. Let's look at what some of the numbers have to say. A study out of Drexel University says that New York has the lowest gun violence rates among U.S. major cities. Furthermore, a study by Everytown Research shows that the states with the highest gun law violence rates, Mississippi, Alabama, Missouri, have some of the laxest gun laws. Now, you can find stats to back up whatever argument you have, and the counter argument to strict gun laws is that the criminals won't obey the gun laws in the first place, so strict gun laws will only hurt the citizen that wants to protect themselves and embolden the criminal with the gun. What do you think?
I'm trying to bring it back to the old school fella.
That's a good question. What do you think? For the people who just want to protect themselves because of the growing violent menace around them, and in relation to the people who are actually trying to commit the crimes with these weapons. That's actually a good question. I don't even know how I feel about that. I think everybody should be allowed to protect themselves, even if you're a felon. I feel like if you're a felon and you might have, changed your life around and worked to get your record expunged, but if you can't, I think you should still be able to have a weapon, to protect yourself, like one in the home or something, not like be able to carry one on your person when you're in the streets. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think.
Won't obey the gun laws in the first place, so strict gun laws will only hurt the citizen that wants to protect themselves and embolden the criminal with the gun. What do you think?
I'm trying to bring it back to the old school feeling, you know, where you get your respect by fighting a one-on-one. So I also treat this game like a Harlem basketball game, though. You know, they make fun of you. So when we fight, we make fun of them, you know, we joke on them. And it's all to bring in that, like, this shit is gangster, it's negative, it's raw, but it also has a positive outcome.
Hunts Point is supposed to be one of the craziest neighborhoods in New York. We were just across the street in that basketball court with the Trinitarios yesterday.
Yeah.
So there are people roaming through this territory. It's no joke here.
There's no joke here, that's for sure. Even through, like, the gangs of New York, you know, the Bloods, the Crips, the Trinitarios, like, they all heard of us and they all respect what we stand for. Everyone respects this method and how gangsta and raw we keep it.
I do. Oh yeah, we need a lot more of this.
I put my life on the line.
Hey, wouldn't it be dope though if you could just tell somebody like, you know what, bro, I got a problem with you, bro. Meet me at the truck on Friday, bro. We're gonna get it out the way. And they show up, like, you know what I'm saying? Make that motherfucker sweat all week or start working out or something. But like, yeah, no, like Friday, you're gonna meet me over here, we're gonna get it out the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be crazy. Like, you know what I mean? People tighten up. They can't, you know what I mean, have to put them things down and put these up. You know what I mean? Hey.
I put my life on the line, I took the risk. I'm working daily every night, dropping hits.
So this show is sponsored by Versatile, which is my brother's company. He owns 18 wheelers. He also owns body shops. So we always get a neighborhood sponsor to sponsor our shows to help us out with the budget. Community's here for us, and that's what we love about it. So this is one doing the 18 wheelers, you know?
I'm guessing from the layout that we're just doing boxing. It's not like it's going to the ground. There's no chokes, no wrestling.
We don't want to kill nobody.
You had a reason for the tight quarters, though. Can you tell us about that?
Most of my brothers is locked up right now. And they're doing time.
I said, if you're doing time, you got to get in that cell and fight like that. That's cell living, I'm trying to tell you.
They're doing
The tight quarters, though. Can you tell us about that?
Most of my brothers is locked up right now, and they're doing time. They're doing 10 to 15, and some of them is not coming out. With that being said, you know, there's no room in jail to fight. And a lot of people out here in the streets, they quick to grab their gun and shoot, not realizing that when they do get locked up for that shit, they're gonna have to end up fighting again.
Yeah.
And there ain't gonna be no space to fight. There's barely one-on-ones in there, but here we're gonna do one-on-ones, and we're gonna treat this like the jail bathroom.
Have you had a fight in jail before?
No, I've never had a fight in jail. I came close.
Isaiah, what brought you into the fight club
I
world?
got numerous.
He did. My best friend, he told me, let's try to make a change in the street.
And what have you seen as the impact of you in this?
We done changed families. We even made the news for saving two brothers that they was trying to kill each other in the street. Real brothers. Their mother hit us up.
Made them fight at the show.
Angry teenage sons to the underground fight club in 2018, which she says gave them the opportunity to put their gloves on and leave it all in the ring.
Rumble in the Bronx did just that, squash their beef and saved them from a lot of lockup, 6 feet
respect.
under.
Through stories like these,
Respect.
they hope it inspires others to switch from guns to gloves.
What happened after they fought?
The ride, hugged it out,
Mother was
and they
crying.
best of friends now.
People in the audience was crying. You know,
So,
it was
that-
I don't know what it is about when two men like squabble sometimes, like, or especially brothers, but you just release all that negative energy, and then boom, you're just, you know what I mean? All that negativeness is gone, dissipated. You know what I'm saying?
Ride, hugged it out,
Mother was
and they
crying.
best of friends now.
People in the audience was crying. You know, it was
That right there was like touching.
That's when we knew that we was doing something good. We used to go on the streets and, you know, someone died and got shot. We'll have signs up saying, stop killing us, stop doing all this. And I started to realize that, you know, this is pointless. Killers is not paying attention to this. The street dudes are not paying attention to it. What's paying attention is these nonprofit organizations, the politicians, and everybody else that want to be like, yo, come over here. Let me show you how to open up a nonprofit so that we can get some money. And everything's about money, money, money. But like, are we really saving kids this way? This right here is actually how we save them.
I only did one cage fight in my day, but I remember afterwards, me and him were both sitting next to the paramedic. They were taking our pulse, making sure we were good to go. But it was like we knew each other our whole life, even though 10 minutes ago we were each trying to punch each other, choke each other. Afterwards, it's like, oh man, like you hug them. It's something weird that fighting someone brings you closer to
Yes,
somebody.
It does. You have a ref and we
You
have
get to test that metal. You know what I'm saying? Test what's inside. You get to see another side. You know what I mean? You get to put your inner animal against their inner animal. You feel me? Like after that, you got to just have mutual respect. Like, and that's another thing that if you could tell somebody like, yo, as a man, like, hey, meet me over here. We're gonna put these up and we're gonna go. Like, and he like, all right. Like, you have to respect that. Like, as a man, like I respect things like that. Like, if you say you gonna fight me, I immediately respect you a little bit more. I might not like you still, but the respect is there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So after I beat you up, I'm scared. No, I'm serious though. But after the fight, you know what I'm saying, you definitely respect the person like a lot more, because a lot of people, you'll be like, hey, bro, meet me over here for the fade, and they turn it down, be like, nah, I'm cool. But you be like, bro, you was talking all this shit though. Like, you want to talk shit but not fight, like, or you want to talk shit and just shoot. Like, nah, let's come over here and put these hands up and get it out the way. I respect this. respect that.
You hug them. It's something weird that fighting someone brings you closer to
Yes,
somebody.
It does. You have a ref, you have a ring girl, you want to throw some money at her, you know, have a good time, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna shake her nice ass.
I'm gonna keep my eyes as high as I can, sweet
Yeah,
cheeks, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
That's one thing I don't want to have is Tommy G versus the wife.
Yeah,
Right?
she's wonderful. She's beautiful. Fellas, stay true to your wife. Shout out Sweet Chicks.
How I met Isaiah, I used to fight for a fight club first called BX Fight Club, and that's how I got my name. Like after that fight club went out of business, I kept asking like, "What's up? Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back." You know, the hood needs it, and they were like, "Yo, take over. It's yours. Like run your own show." And then I brought this aspect to it, you know, different sceneries and all this. But I met him throughout that fight club. One time we went to a club, and I ended up getting jumped in front of that club. Like I cut in my face.
I know there's a lot of guys around here are carrying shanks. We learned that yesterday.
Yeah. No, everybody carries shanks and guns here. That's what they do. Nobody want to fight with these no more.
Do you feel like the streets has lost their code a little bit?
true.
That people are willing to do that?
Just a little bit. You know, one thing New York don't like to with is rats. We don't with rats. If you're a snitch, you're a the hip hop game is now glorifying 6ix9ine, Gutter. It's changing the game. This generation is just like losing themselves.
As long as the music sounds good, they don't care anymore.
And that's crazy.
Back in the day, you would lose your whole reputation.
I've never seen 6ix9ine go to New York City.
He can't come to Hunts Point.
I would love to see that. Like I would really love to see that.
Let me ask you about the whole rats thing. If someone takes out your baby mama and you know who did it, are you a rat if you tell the police?
No, I'm taking him out.
But are you a rat if you tell the police?
You are a rat. The point is for you to handle your own situation. You kill my son, you think I want you to rot in jail? No, I want you to die, motherfucker.
I saw there's one.
That's a good question, and that's something that plagues like the community. I want to say, and I would say the hip hop community. Also, even just people in our regular lives. But I feel like this only applies if you live by that moniker of a street code. Like if you are a street dude, then you kind of have to follow those rules. But if you're a regular civilian, you gotta, do what you gotta do. But like I said, a lot of people portray the act of living by those rules. You know what I'm saying? Living by the street code just to sell albums and records. And let's be real. When 6ix9ine came out and you got, I don't know why y'all believed him. Oh, maybe because all the gang members he had around him. I don't know. I wasn't there for that. I was sitting down somewhere. But yeah, so it was crazy when I saw him. I looked at him, I was like, I don't believe anything, but all right. But it is what it is.
You kill my son? You think I want you to rot in jail? No, I want you to die, motherfucker.
I saw there was one clip, I don't know if it was a mom or a dad, but they pretended to be on the phone in a telephone booth with a gun, and when the suspect walked by, their son. Do you feel like the world's getting crazier?
For sure.
What makes you say that?
Kids shooting kids. I've been in New York City over 30 years. I haven't seen as much violence with kids since I've been here. Every day's about smoking on this, smoking on this, smoking on this. Bro, like, kids don't go to school no more. Ever since COVID happened, kids get to stay home. That made it even worse.
Let's talk about how the COVID era has affected education in the last couple of years.
Let's talk about how COVID impacted learning around the country. The closure of schools and the switch to remote learning caused a major setback to education. Most teachers I've spoken with say that their kids are now 2 or 3 years behind and that COVID was a dark ages for learning. Research from American think tank Brookings concludes that COVID widened the learning gap between rich and poor students. In fact, reading and math scores dropped so significantly that it can be said that the learning gap COVID produced was even greater than the gap experienced by kids who had to evacuate New Orleans because of Hurricane Katrina. Since school has come back in session, there have been higher rates of violence and misbehavior. And with crash out rappers like Baby Kia emerging from this generation, this is why people are saying,
hey, shout out Baby Kia, man. I actually not shout out Baby Kia. I did a video on Baby Kia. I think he's 3 now. I don't know. But yeah, go ahead and link is in the description for that video as well.
Behavior. And with crash out rappers like Baby Kia emerging from this generation, this is why people are saying kids are on demon time.
It's your first fight. So what made you decide to sign up for this fight?
I've always been a fighter, I've done amateur fights.
Okay.
Always been around that area, but just felt like it, man. Just thought about it, was real interested in it, just couldn't find one. Now I found it, now I'm ready.
How'd you find out about these guys?
Just went on Google.
Yeah?
Simple as that. Yeah.
One of the goals of this event is guns down, gloves up. What do you think about gun violence in New York right now?
It's awful, man. Got to put down the weapons, man. Put up the hands. That's where real men are at. It's a shame to see these people dying out here. I want to see passion and honor again, man. It's easy to be bad, but it's real hard to be good. You got to be tough if you want to be a good guy. People say demon time, you know what I mean? But angels are stronger than demons. That's what you got to remember. It's always better to be.
I like his whole perspective on it, man. He says it's harder. You got to be tougher to be good. I respect that. Oh, that was bars. He was cooking.
Demon time, you know what I mean? But angels are stronger than demons. That's what you got to remember. It's always better to be good.
How long you been fighting for?
Never fought.
You train at all?
nothing.
You're showing up ready to go.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever been in a street fight before?
I'm not gonna say yeah, cause I just got jumped in those fights. But yeah.
What do you think about that? Because more and more people are comfortable with jumping other people. What do you think about that?
That's weak. If you can't fight one-on-one, there's no point of you calling.
All right, let me ask you guys a question. How do you guys feel about the whole jumping perspective? Because I feel like in certain situations, I feel like it's good. Like in certain situations, I feel like it's bad. Like, you know, like perfect example is like, say, mom with my homie and he's drunk and I'm trying to help him home and somebody tries to like grab him or do something to him or try to maybe snatch his jewelry or something and he's fighting. I got to go there and help him. He drunk. Like he like, you know what I mean? He mind his business. Like I agree to jumpings and shit like that. If you got an issue, say I'm at the club with my dude or some shit, we chilling, you know, sitting on something, dude walk up like, yeah, what's up, bro? You did something to me, X, Y, and Z. I need that fade. I'm not gonna jump. We're not gonna jump now, bro. I'm like, yeah, let's get it out the way. Like that's how we rock. So I don't know. Like I said, in my opinion, there's situations that it's acceptable for both. But let me know what you guys think. Let's go.
Other people. What do you think about that?
That's weak. If you can't fight one-on-one, there's no point of you calling yourself a gangster or something.
How many people jumped you?
4, multiple times.
That's
all
crazy.
Different.
Does your mother know you're here?
Yeah, she does. I didn't want to bring her because
that's crazy. They probably just jumped him because he's bigger. Like, you know, he's a bigger individual or taller maybe, and they just thought he could just fight. He probably don't even know how to fight. But he getting jumped. I don't see no marks on his face, so.
I don't want her to see me fighting.
Is there any message you have to the people?
Don't be scared to do nothing. That's it.
How'd you find out about this fight club?
Through Instagram.
The past 2 women in the Bronx that I put up to, I feel like I performed. Especially the last one, bro, went down in the first and got put to sleep in the second.
So you're actually trained boxing?
Yeah.
I interviewed at least one guy so far who never is trained, just hopping off the couch to do that. I feel like that's a bad idea.
Totally bad idea.
Does your mom know you're here?
Yeah.
What does she think about it?
She's not really proud of me fighting in the first place, but she supports my actions. You get what I'm saying?
What are you excited about for tonight?
My guy's got a lot of heart. You know, he's got a lot of ingenuity. He's very good at what he does, and he likes to hurt people. I'm not too worried.
The mission of the channel is always to show you the real raw shit. I don't know if it gets more raw than that. We're gonna get a bite to eat, then get into the action. I'm excited to be here, excited to be alive, excited that this is my job. Thank you guys for tuning in, because without you, I'll be back at my sales job, staring at my cubicle, wanting to do things that I can't say on YouTube. So let's go eat. Have you ever had women fight before?
Yeah, one of the girls punched us so hard, her weave bun flew off.
One that grew up a dude, turned into a female, wants to fight a female. That's fair.
I'm not with none of that. I don't think that's fair at all.
Folks, we all know how sports can change a kid's life. I'm investing in Milwaukee Youth Wrestling. We had a private fundraiser event at the Oriental Theater. We raised over 40 grand. We're continuing it though, because we got to hire coaches, do transportation, scholarships for the kids. I'm putting $2 grand of my own money into this GoFundMe. Please consider donating. I don't have corporate money in Milwaukee backing me. It's just YouTubers and people backing this movement. Consider donating to the link. It all goes.
And usually when I do my reactions and things like that, I always skip past like the little ads and everything like that. But I actually do believe in this cause, so that's why I left it in here. There'll be a link in my description as well when this video drops. Support this cause because it's actually keeping people safe and out of jail. So let's keep it lit.
To Milwaukee Youth Wrestling. I appreciate your support. Excited for what we can do for Milwaukee. Wrestling is a sport that changed my life. I just want to give it back to the kids.
Hello.
Hey. I was always on the block trying to make shit stack. Niggas know I'm really getting to the money. Why the fuck you niggas talking like they with it when they knowing that they not? They ain't never tell me nothing. I got a Glock with a switch on the back.
The underground fight club king.
What's going through your head right now, man?
Just a knockout, that's it. Like always.
What runs through your head though before a fight?
Highlights, just like me trending, that's it.
That's the luck. You know that you're gonna be swinging and banging and knocking some people out tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Best in the world, man.
How many of these events have you done so far?
This is probably gonna be like my 5th event.
And what's it like?
It's very good.
What do you love about it?
The money, of course.
I'm here with your referee. I'm probably gonna be knockouts, right? You gotta be quick on your feet.
This shit pretty small, bro. You can't really run. The niggas gotta fight here. You know what I'm saying? There's no money.
Every time
I like that.
put in work, got a solid glove on like my name, Michael Jackson. I'm still the same hitter that was in the streets trying to go out on a mission because I ain't have a pen.
Thank you guys so much for coming out to support me last minute. No promo, no fly. We still made this shit happen. This is Rumble in a motherfucking 18-wheeler truck, you heard? This is a special welcome to my brother behind me, Tommy G. If y'all don't know him, y'all need to know who the this man is. He's making a difference, you heard? Have you been to a motherfucking Rumble in the Bronx before? Can I get a
New York playing me wild.
Tonight, you heard? We want some fun in this truck, you heard? 3 rounds, 2 minutes each round.
Our job today is to make some noise, go fucking crazy, and support the fighters because it's guns down, gloves up, right?
I ain't gonna hold you. 2 minutes is a struggle. Do me a favor, because I'll be boxing too. So like, I gotta let you guys know. Just even training to learn, you know what I mean? Just even get ready, physical condition. You have to like get on a treadmill and keep your hands up and just do this. 2 minutes. Just do this 2 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And running at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to train that way because people can't even hold their arms up for 2 minutes straight. Like, you know what I mean? Doing that, let alone fighting somebody. So that's endurance right there by itself and stamina. So I like to see
boys, go fucking crazy and support the fighters because it's guns down, gloves up, right? Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, they're really out there letting the hands fly. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Hold on, what was that? Come on, hands is flying too. I don't know who brought with the dreads is, but he letting them hands go for sure. Oh, let's get right with it. Hold on.
You go.
Let's go!
Let's
go. 7, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Okay.
This is where it's tough. It's where you start to get tired. Everyone's tough for the first 30 seconds. Everyone's tough for the first minute. That's where the dog comes out.
Oh, come on, bro. Hey, Tommy said some real shit. Everybody, you can be tough for that first round, that first 30 seconds, that first minute, that third round when, you know what I'm saying, both y'all tired and y'all got to still go out there and see who won it more. Yeah, when that dog, yeah, that's real. You got to see where that, you know what I mean? Got to figure out where that real dog at.
Everyone's tough for the first minute. That's where the dog comes out.
I got bad news. $6 gas is good.
Give it up for him. Give it up for him.
That's what we doing here in New York. If you sign up for this shit, I want you to know. Go to the fucking living room with your cousins. Box the motherfuckers 3 rounds, 4 rounds. Go outside, box with your mans in the basketball.
I just told you that. Didn't I just tell you that? I said you got to train and get mentally prepared and also physically prepared with your wind and your lungs and like I said, your stamina. He just tapped out because everything I just said. He not because he got beat up. He just too tired. He can't even put his arms up to defend himself. So like, and that's just off being tired. So that's real shit. I told y'all.
Box the motherfuckers 3 rounds, 4 rounds. Go outside, box with your mans in the basketball court. Just make sure your stamina's up before you sign up. Period. You heard? That's real gangster shit. And this is what we gotta do when niggas don't want to fight no more.
I smell what? I smell pussy. That's what I mean. I smell pussy. I smell
Yeah, real quick, you heard? Our brother Tyson took that one. Make some noise for that.
It's actually kind of fair like that because when you just make fun of somebody like that, like that's where we come up as men, like in a boxing situation like that. All that would do for somebody like us would go home and train and come back next time ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to take a cajoling every now and again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real quick, you heard? Our brother Tyson took that one. Make some noise for that. I mean, she ain't gonna lie to you. Like that jacket, bro. Here we go. Fight number 2. Yo, New York City. Y'all ready to see a knockout? Can I get a girl? I mean, G, let's do it. Oh, shit.
Oh.
If you hit me, you lose.
Let's pop it up.
Right over the ear.
Oh, shit. Hey, bro, get rid of him. He took all the. Yeah, he got chin. He got better than getting jumped. Is he out there just?
Coach, what's the strategy right now? Coach, what's the strategy? Output right now. No legs right now. Overtraining before the fight can be just as bad as undertraining. You go into a match tired before it even starts. That's tough.
Oh, good. Keep going.
1 minute on the clock. 1 minute on the clock.
That is Buddy who got jumped. Hey, I think that is Buddy who got jumped. He out there letting them hands fly, man. Respect to bro. That's lit.
Keep going.
1 minute on the clock. 1 minute on the clock.
Good uppercut.
Dale, vato. 10 seconds. 10. Pinche buena. 8. 3 again. 3 again. 3 together. 3, 2, 1. Time.
Go.
Listen. I need your help on this one, you heard? I need to find out who took this one. And respectfully, I can't do no draws. 3-1, Tommy G.
I think it was an absolute war. I think both guys did fantastic, but it's got to go to the man in the dreads, I think.
Let's go.
Okay. Hey, congratulations. That was a hell of a fight. Tell me, what's going through your head right now? The fight is finished?
I think he won to okay, he interviewed both of them at the end. That's dope. That's player. That's what I respect about Tom. That's player. He interviewed both of them. I think that he did win only because on sheer output and how many shots he was landing. Not really over. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the only reason. Shout out, bro. Though I think that was a dude who said he didn't know how to fight before all the other shit. He was getting jumped. So shout out, bro. I'm proud of him for just even getting in there and getting in. You know what I mean? Unleashing that dog.
That was a hell of a fight. Tell me, what's going through your head right now? The fight is finished?
Shit, that shit was a good fight. I ain't gonna lie. Man, we was banging back and forth, head down, just swinging.
La pelea terminado fue muy bueno, fue muy fuerte. ¿Qué es en tu mente ahora?
Oh yeah, you know, Tommy gonna use that Spanish. Sorry, fam, you loved it. I'm not gonna clown you for this shit. You know more than me, fam. Like it's just funny. Like
La pelea terminado fue muy bueno, fue muy fuerte. ¿Qué es en tu mente ahora?
Necesito entrenar más mis piernas. Es un buen peleador, pelea fuerte.
Oh, you know that, because he was hitting me with some shit, bro. Like, you know what? F it.
If you think about this, it's actually insane that we're fighting in an 18-wheel truck. What a life it is, folks.
okay. I agree.
Y'all ready to see a knockout? Can I get a
Yo.
Next time.
Get it on me!
Hold on, bro, with the little box braids or whatever. Yo, bro, with the little struggle braids. Yeah, he let the fangs go. Yeah, he got that dog. Oh.
Next time.
Get it on me!
Nigga pushed his veins.
Get little, wiggle. Oh, he's wiggling. Okay. Good neck movement. Good head movement. Yo.
Bobby Shampoo, you slapped your bangs back.
Let's talk about what getting punched in the face does to someone's brain. When someone gets hit, their
rattles
skull
that
moves
shit.
rapidly in one direction. Their brain, which is naturally suspended in fluid, accelerates slower than the rest of the head. When it finally catches up, the brain smacks against the skull, and this can result in a concussion. Also, when you get hit, it can throw the inner ear and vestibular system out of whack. This part of your body is responsible for balance, so hence why a fighter can stumble around after a good punch.
Yo, we got 30 seconds on the clock. 30 seconds on the clock. 10, 9, 8,
no blood.
2. Who the f put this wall there?
That's it. He got wobbled 3 times. That's it, bro.
Yeah, he got wobbled.
You send that guy back out?
No. They need to calm. He wants to knock out. I'm the good of Bronx.
Knowing when to stop a fight is a huge responsibility. A good referee can make sure a fighter has a long career, and a bad referee is a recipe for dementia. Fight fans get furious at bad referees. For example, former UFC ref Mario Yamasaki. He even has memes about him like, if he dies, and no lives matter. One of his most egregious examples is when he tells unconscious fighter Travis Brown to defend himself. Mario's reffing was so bad that Dana White said,
I think it's disgusting. I think he's disgusting, and I never want to see him reffing ever again.
in my opinion, this fight should have been called, but it's always easier to make a judgment sitting on the bleachers, and I do respect how much pressure comes along with being a ref. There's a fine line between calling it too early and calling it too late, and both results make people mad. Reffing is a tough job.
The time is in a fucking building. Oh my god. Bro, these guys is glorious. That nigga ate everything. The wall, the punch, he eats everything.
Finish him!
No. We're not playing back. We're gonna stop it. That's not the face. Hold on. Listen. Before we go, make some fucking noise for this boy. My niggas will give up at any moment, anytime. That nigga's still ready to fucking go. He's not even in the right hand right now to go, but he still want to fight.
Good job, man. Good job. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
I think that he's this tired and he's the one that won.
I want to ask my fighters a couple questions, see where the fuck they from. But why the fuck I gotta do it when I got the hottest in the fucking city right now, Tommy G? I'm gonna pass the mic one time. Yo, please, I want to know what these niggas is doing this shit for.
All right, brother. Where'd you come from?
New Jersey.
You drove all the way from New Jersey.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah.
What made you sign up for this?
Because I wanted to.
Okay, what's going through your head right now?
What made you sign up for this? Because I wanted to.
Hey, best of luck. Swing it bang. Hey, brother, where are you from?
I don't boogie down, Bronx. You know that?
Why'd you sign up for this?
Oh, never mind. That's the dude who got it.
Okay. Hey, jump, let's go, baby.
Now I want to see what he got.
The Bronx versus Jersey. Jersey in the white tee, Bronx in the black.
I think he hit him in the. We'll do an instant replay.
Oh.
When you have to start getting stuff in your nose, you're supposed to breathe through your nose. A good athlete breathe through their nose. That's how you know they're out of shape. They start breathing through their mouth. So right now, he only has mouth breathing. It isn't good.
Damn. Well, that was the same round, wasn't it?
Fight back, bro. 10 seconds on the clock. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Time.
He's a young man. Cut him and let him fight again another time. He's a young guy.
My brother still want to fight. He's a fucking warrior. But his nose will not stop breathing, you heard? And due to the blood, we don't need too much blood coming out. We're going to have to stop this fight.
It's all about keeping the area hygienic, safe, making sure nobody gets like HIV, AIDS, or whatever disease, like, or we just want to keep people healthy and safe. Like I said, it's still cool. Like he went out there and he realized this is what he needs to work on when it comes to his his fighting ability. So I bet you when he comes back next time, he's gonna have something ready to go, and he's gonna also help his situation by getting jumped, because now he's gonna start learning how to weave. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna learn something. You know what I mean?
Dude, you're built like a brick shit house. I would have been scared to fight you. That guy had the nuts to show up and do it.
He's a warrior.
He's a warrior.
A warrior.
Any reflections from the night?
Great fight. Had fun, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Keep it simple and sweet.
Yeah. Why is this important for you to do?
Why is it important?
Yeah.
It's just what I like to do. It's just what I like.
Okay. Any advice for the youth out there?
Have fun.
So this is your first time in the Bronx, right?
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. He is a really humble dude. Like, I like how he lives his life. I ain't gonna lie. Very humble.
Out there.
Have fun.
So this is your first time in the Bronx, right?
Oh yeah.
You came all the way from New Jersey and you came to the absolute trenches to fight in a truck. I have a lot of respect for that. Man, have a great night.
You
Okay?
too, man. Be safe.
Thank you. Hey, so you guys just saw your friend fight. What was it like?
I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to give him the advice. Like he said, the other guy was big. I was trying to tell him to push him up with the jab. And when he comes and step out, hook him up. Because the guy kept dropping levels, But then again, it was his first fight.
I mean, that guy looked physically intimidating, right? I mean, he was a big, strong dude.
It ain't nothing technique over everything.
So why was it important for you guys to show up to this fight today? Not just because you're a friend, but like, tell me, what's the importance of fighting mean to you?
That's my man, and I'm saying we believe in, put the guns down, the gloves up, and that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? We just showing what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're into fighting in general. It is a good, nice physical sport, and yeah, I feel like it teaches discipline.
You showed a lot of heart today. Is there anything you learned or anything you reflect on right now?
Shit, what I learned is I gotta get protection for my balls, bro, because I got hit 3 times and that's crazy.
Getting hit in the boys is not a good way to be in a fight.
Also,
Right?
I never trained. It's my first fight. You feel me?
Do you not train before this fight? That's risky, yo.
Yeah. Muscle, you heard me.
So, hey, congratulations tonight. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna put y'all on real quick. If y'all know who the f Moody is, can I get a yeah?
I don't know who Moody is.
That's the motherfucking underground legend, nigga. Put in Rumble in the Bronx. And now he doing big things. He putting on for the fucking city, putting on for the fucking world. And now this nigga will pack his fucking bags and go against other fucking fight clubs by himself. I respect that shit. That shit gangster to me, you heard?
That's what's up. I respect it.
I'm gonna see somebody get knocked the fuck out. Can I get a yeah? Then he hit that bell.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let's work. Okay. Let's go on now.
Bro, we gonna have shit. This game is different.
Whoa!
Oh shit!
Oh, we gotta go back to that. Hold on, we gotta go back to that. Hold on. That was wild. Hold on. That's crazy. Let me see that one more time. I gotta do that. Oh.
Bro, we gonna have shit. This game is different.
Oh shit. All in the audience.
You think he's done or you think he can come back from that?
I'm sorry. The power is different.
They like to keep it going in the Bronx.
Yeah. Wait, we got back out there though? Oh, that was crazy.
Oh, target practice. Fight back. You can't call. Fight back. Hold on. You gotta fight back. You gotta fight back. Hold on. Listen. It's looking like Moody got another one. He don't respect Moody's power, Moody has, and Moody got a fucking another one, nigga. They some fucking noise for the underground champion, nigga. Good shit, man. Listen, I just want to say I thank y'all from the bottom of my fucking heart, from the bottom of my team's heart. We love y'all. We love y'all more than ever. We appreciate y'all support. We appreciate everybody that's always fucking here who doesn't miss a show. I love y'all, man. I don't miss a show. It never fails me, you heard? Listen, every part of the show I do this right here and I ain't get to do it. But I dedicate this show to my nephew Chulo, you heard? My nephew was 10 years old when he lost his life, if you ain't know, you heard? 10 years old. Thank God he ain't died for no bullet, because you know what we stand for. But he did die of some sickness that just occurred out of nowhere. The reason why I want to spread this with y'all and let y'all know is that sometimes, you know, our kids get sick, and sometimes they might be breathing, you know, with and getting crazy or too sick at home, and we think that little medicine at home do the justice. But I really want y'all to take the initiative and really get in your fucking car and go and see a fucking doctor. He was my son, he was my heart. He was the nigga who taught me how to be a good dad before I had my son. This is him right here. You feel me? The logo look good with him. It's rumble for Chulo. You know what I mean? Every time we rumble for Chulo, and it means that much to me. They got niggas support us and me and my team. You heard? Tommy G, I appreciate you, bro, for coming. Tonight was rumble for Tommy G.
Thank you, brother.
You heard? We appreciate you. So one time, can I get a euro for Tommy G? Yeah. So when you come to my city, you tap in with me, nigga. You always good. You heard?
Appreciate you.
Thanks for the love, bro.
Look, the people love you.
Yeah,
You got a lot of respect.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Because you can't help but respect someone when they come into a ring.
Right.
Win, lose, or draw. If
Right.
someone enters the ring, you gotta have respect for them.
Yeah, and
That's literally what I just said. I'm like, bro, as long as you get in the ring with, like, you know what I mean? The respect is there. Like I said, I might not like you as a person, but I'm gonna
respect is hard, man. He stood in there.
Why is this important to you? Why do you keep doing this?
Fighting has always been my answer and my way out of everything. Any situation, argument, anything. I can't stop fighting, bro.
What would be your message to the kids out there that are looking for things to do or maybe feeling lost out there?
That actually sounded kind of dangerous as hell. I mean, I said that's my answer for everything. What? Like, that's not normal, fam. I don't know if you should. That's my answer for everything. Oh, I gotta figure this out. Is that a thing? Yeah. Man, it's my answer for everything. That's crazy. I don't believe you. That's no, because I'm saying, like, what if you like accidentally like bump him at the supermarket? Like, oh, shit, my bad, bro. Like, you gonna fight you? Like, it's crazy. He said answer for everything. That's wild.
Bro.
What would be your message?
Everything, any situation, argument, anything. It's always been my answer.
If someone enters the ring, you gotta have respect for them.
Yeah, and I respect is hard, man. He stood in there.
Why is this important to you? Why do you keep doing this?
Fighting has always been my answer and my way out of everything. Any situation, argument, anything. I can't stop fighting, bro.
What would be your message to the kids out there that are looking for things to do or maybe feeling lost out there?
Shout out to Team Moody. That's my mental health organization. I spread awareness to mental health. Shout out to the Moody kids.
I can tell this means a lot to you.
Yeah, definitely. This is what I do. I fight. This is how I put on, man. This is how I put on.
What I think is really cool is that people think fighting is all about like that grit and that fierceness, which it is, but it also brings out some of the best, like the soft emotions that are really good to experience. Brotherhood, connection. It's really cool to see. Any other things on your mind right now?
Nah, not really, man.
Is there a gym near you that you can shout out for kids to go to so kids in your neighborhood have a place to go?
Yonkers Knockouts. That's right in the square. That's the only gym I'm gonna promote right now, man.
Hey, great job tonight. Honored to watch you. Thank you so much. Have a good night. You've been fighting a lot. You just came off 3 knockouts before this fight. You're on a streak. Why is it important for you to fight? Why do you come here and do this?
Well, one, for the experience, too, because it's like I'm 19 and these people who's my age right now are doing way bigger and better than I am right now, and I'm trying to get up there. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, and then I just couldn't breathe. Like, you could tell I was gassed out, especially after the first few. You know what I mean? And that's it, bro. It's getting better, It's important for me to fight to get better. Yeah.
Being gassed out in a fight or a match or a bout is always a scary thing because all of a sudden it's tough. I've been there too.
Yeah,
you're drowning in deep water.
Being gassed out in a fight is wild. Like you don't have the energy to put your hands up, and then somebody is trying to knock you the fuck out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy. Like that's just terrifying. You never want to be in that situation.
Great thing because all of a sudden it's tough. I've been there too, where you're drowning in deep water and it feels like you're barely keeping up.
And I was happy that my coach was there to stop it, because if he wasn't, I'd have kept going. I mean, it probably would have ended up different than the way it went.
I think, especially young men, they want to keep going sometimes in the fight. There's a good time to call it a day and fight again another time. So, we just had a successful night, some really good fights. What's going through your head right now, man?
I'm just happy that we didn't get shut down. No, we're at a corner of a very hot spot.
Very hot. How does this work with police? Was it a chance that police were going to bust? It's a hit and miss.
You know, we risked it all to save a life. You know me? Like, we spoke with the police. You know, they told us like they're behind us as well. They watch our show. They support our show. That's cool. You know, but at the end of the day, there is laws that we gotta follow, and it should be permits, and it should be, you know, the whole, you know, being sanctioned by a boxing committee, especially in New York. But at the end of the day, I just feel like I can't get that. I know, because of the crowd we bring, the attitude we bring to a fight night, you know, and I just feel like, you know, at the end of the day, what's most important is all the lives that's been losing out here, you know?
You're a man on a mission, and I think that's the call for all of our lives, is to find what our
You got, yeah, I'm definitely gonna put a link in the description for you know what I'm saying, this original video, the causes, and the fight club as well. I definitely support this cause. I think you guys should too as well. Let's go.
Our mission is, and to chase it to the fullest that we can, and you're doing it in your own way. I applaud it. I love it. Does anyone have any thoughts they want to add?
Nah, man, just appreciate you coming through, man. It's all f***ing love you.
I do want to add something. I do want to thank you for coming out and, you know, blessing the Bronx and New York with, you know, with your following and everything you work so fucking hard for. And I want to give you your flowers now while you're alive, because you deserve it. I've been watching you for a long time.
Appreciate you.
They don't put the G at the end of Tommy for nothing.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're respected everywhere you fucking go. And it's because you put on, you wear your heart on your sleeve like I do. And we appreciate shit like that. You heard?
Guys, my channel does not survive without people like this reaching out. And this is always an honor. It's like I have the greatest job in the world because guys like you hit me up. And it's fucking fantastic. So the love is much back to you too.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate
and,
you.
Much
Thank you
love.
for putting my platform with yours, man.
Hey,
and
honor.
Shout out to Rumble in the fucking Bronx. He's doing it like that. You heard?
See you next week.
Peace.
Yeah, this was actually one of the episodes of Tommy G I actually do respect and like. Really was touching a really good subject about how the youth is kind of starting to lose their way, and it's kind of cool where now he's focusing on people actually trying to restore some balance to whatever the craziness that's going on in society. And when he did the streets of San Francisco, now I see he's getting into his public awareness bag, which I definitely do respect and admire. He's actually inspiring me to actually get out there and do some hood vlogs, man. Let me know in the comments if I should get out there and start doing some hood vlogs, because there's some things in our community that should be touched on. But anyway, Ink T to the G, man. Who you think it's gonna be? Thank you for watching this video right here. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, share to be aware. Because I know there's 10 other streamers out there doing it like me, but
Fuck that little 10. I'm maxed out.